sun is bright, come watch the sky. Far away a dot is moving. Clouds give way, birds scratch the blue. A yellow vision has come true. Feel the freedom in the air. Europe is the place so near. Time keeps on running, no wish to hide. The challenge has begun, our joy and pride. Take the taxi through the air. Come on board, don't stay out there. Touch the sky, your smile starts flying. Take the chance, it's worth a trying. Board the yellow cab to somewhere. Take the taxi through the air. Taxi through the air. Cross mountains high and valleys deep. Destinations to discover. We fly you there, the fare is low. Choose any place you'd like to go. There'll always be a new horizon, a further step to make. The world keeps spinning, checking easy. Clear as the sky, make up your mind. Take the taxi through the air. Just come on board, don't stay out there. Touch the sky, your smile starts flying. Take the chance, it's worth a trying. Board the yellow cab to somewhere. Take the taxi through the air.
Well, hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Jet and Airways, where a smile goes a long way. Well, tonight we have a very simple, easy little flight. Just down from KLAX down to KSAN in the beautiful Horizon 787. As you can see, it's been repainted in the jet and livery, and it is just looking gorgeous. We brought it down from Painfield, where it had been painted and finished off and made for us, and we've been flying it in several stages down towards our home base, which is in San Diego. So tonight I'm getting it down to San Diego. We stopped at KLAX to drop off a few people from Boeing and to pick up a few passengers as well, who are needing to get down to San Diego. So when we get this bird down to home base in San Diego, we'll get it all rigged out and fitted out, ready to go into service for Jet and Airways. A very, very short little hop for the 787-9 by Horizon, and it is a lovely machine. Now, if you're just an amateur just getting started with Flight Simulator, or you're getting started in the 787, subscribe to the channel and check out a lot of our videos. I'll be doing quite a few more flights in this plane. I'm a very simple, easy, basic sort of a pilot. I do things very, very easily. I'm learning as I go. So if you just want to get started with the bare basics and get up in the air and get flying in this lovely plane, then this channel is the one for you, because I do everything the easy way, just simple. So it's a good idea to get into these videos and see how I do it nice and easily and simply. And then if you want to get more advanced and study more, you can take it further with some more advanced tutorials and learn more of the technical stuff and really get into the flight systems and all those sort of things. But I do it just basically and simply, and I'm just here to enjoy myself. I'm a casual fun flyer. Now we may be joined with some more jet and pilots later, The last few streams I've done, we've had some more jet and pilots join in, but we have had a little bit of trouble with sound volumes. So we've had a few little issues to sort out. So I may be by myself tonight, but that's fine. If someone wants to pop in and say hello, that is cool. Otherwise, I just want to get this bird down to San Diego. Just want a nice, simple, basic, good flight, and I want to make sure that my voice and my volumes and everything are coming through okay. The other night, my voice was coming through like I'd been abducted by aliens. It had a real sort of metallic echo to it, and it was really, really strange. Alan was flying with us. He said, "Oh, I don't know what's happened to your voice." So tonight, I'm just experimenting, and I'm hoping that all the sound issues are ironed out. If not, well, I'm back to the drawing board. But anyway, let's get into this lovely 787 and get things underway and get it down to San Diego. If you are watching the video, if you do pop in, just let me know how the sound is going from where you are, and about the volume levels as well. I think I've got everything about right. So here's hoping. Now I've got my flight plan in already. It's a very basic, simple sort of flight plan. I can take you through it here. I'll take you through my waypoints. It's a very simple flight plan. KLAX to KSAN, San Diego. So we're departing runway 25 right, coming out through Docker, Wheeler, Shafe, PV, and then TAN. Next page, coming out through NICE, and then our standard instrument, our standard departure. SID is Pindar. There we go, Pindar. Then we're coming in through Gatto, and our arrival is in through Sarge. And we're coming down through into runway 09. Our standard arrival, our star is Barrett's. Departure and arrival. If I go up here, you can see for our departure, we're departing through Pandar 2, out through 25 right. And if I come through to the arrivals, you'll see I'm coming in through Barrett's, or Barrett 5, and ILSY09. That's how we're coming in. So that's our departure and arrivals there. So feel free to log on and do the same flight for Jet and Airways in your favorite airplane. Maybe you can work on your own flight plan. That is fine. This is just the way I've done mine, which is nice and simple and easy. I'll show you what it looks like on the MFD down here. It is a very nice, simple plan. Okay, there's Wheeler out through Shaft there. Come down here. We come down the coast. It's a beautiful scenic flight down the coast. Out through Paya there. Pindar there. And then over to TAN. Over to TAN. And then down through NICE. And down to, oh, we got a bit of a mix up here. We've got something going on here that's a little bit dodgy. We need to have a look at our flight plan here to sort this out. Wheeler, Shafe, PV, TAN, NICE, Panda, Gatto, Sarge. Gatto, let's take out, we're going to take something out here. I removed Gatto, so let's have a look at that and see what happens here. Okay, so there's NICE. We come on down to there and into Sarge, turn left at Sarge, and then straight into the runway. So that is good. So if you've got Gatto in your waypoint there, just take that one out. and that tidies it all up nicely. Always pays to go through your steps here and just double check everything. Make sure everything is all good there, and that looks sweet. So I think we're good to go. We've got a few nice liveries at KLAX. Today looks a little bit busy here, not full on completely. Got a lovely clear day, so that is nice. Lovely clear day. Can't see any other jet in planes here. A lovely one over there. Alaska Airlines. Sometimes you'll see another. There's a few here from Alaska. Sometimes you'll see a lovely, another lovely jet in Airways livery there, either a PMDG 737 or a 787. The other night on our stream we had 3 beautiful 787s. It was nice. We had Alan flying for us, and Mulkey and myself, so that was very cool. Okay, so we're good to go. We have clearance for departure. We have clearance for pushback and for taxi. So that is all good. And let me see.
Captain, passengers are on board and ready to go.
Passengers are on board.
Airways welcomes you aboard our service.
Very cool. Okay. Right, just had to sneeze there. Just managed to look over here and get my microphone turned off in the nick of time. Just before that horrendous sneeze. Sorry about that. I'm so glad I got the mic turned off on time. Okay, so we're good to go. Let's start up our APU and we'll get that underway. Get our APU underway here. Get things going, and I think I'm not on full screen mode. I'm going to go into the menu here, general options, and I'm going to get onto full screen mode. Full screen mode. Okay. Keep changes, and I'm also going to get the replay mode turned on. Hopefully I'll remember to use it, and we can record and go back and have a look at our landing and evaluate it. If it's a good landing. Maybe it's a landing I want to forget. Who knows? We shall see how it goes. Okay, so that's all good. I think our APU is running now. You can see all sorts of nasty fumes coming out the back there, and we can hear the motor running. So that is good. So we'll head on to the overhead, and we'll get things all fired up here. Make sure everything's on and in the right place. Get some fuel on because we're going to turn our engines on very, very soon. Packs can go on. They will automatically go out once while we're starting our engines. That's all automatic. We'll need our beacon lights on for our startup. Passenger signs we need on, and also the emergency lighting is on. That's good. Right, I think we can go ahead and get some pushback. Pushback tug is coming into position there. So we will go ahead and remove our brakes, take off our brakes. Auto brakes we'll put in rejected takeoff. Let's come over here, get our autopilot and things set up. We're going to cruise out 250 knots. Put that on 250. 10,000 feet initially is what we're going to go up at. Put on our flight directors. Put on our LNAV, and we'll get our vertical speed set as well. We don't want too steep a climb out. These planes they like a fairly shallow climb out. These planes, they're pretty good at it. Okay, so that is all good there. LNAV is on. We'll turn our auto throttles on a little bit closer. Flight directors on. Okay. That will do us for the pushback. We can connect up with this this yellow line right here and head down towards our taxi. I'm just going to check my stabilizer trim there. Okay. Right, I'll put my camera in the right position for the engine startup. I always love watching these big fans and turbines start spinning around and start up. It's really quite nice. You'll probably be able to hear some big planes going over in the background here. I'm quite close to Auckland International Airport. And I don't know if you can hear that, but that was probably a 777 or a 787. Definitely wasn't a 737, so it was a big bird that just flew over. I'm in the landing path. They cruise and float over my house around about 1,500 feet, I think. Maybe about 2,000, under 2,000 feet, maybe 1,500 feet they cruise in over my house as they come in for a landing. So it's a pretty good place to be if you like aviation, if you like planes. It's a good thing that I do, eh? Otherwise you'd never sleep. I get used to it. A lot of the times I never even notice them going over, but visitors will say, well, that's a big plane going over. And I'll say, oh, yeah. You forget about it, you don't notice it. But if I'm outside, I'm always looking. Okay, so let's get our engines underway here. Get things all started up, eh? Right, the big thing we're looking for down here is we check our oil pressures. Make sure our oil pressure comes up. Engines are coming up there, nice and slow. Doesn't that look fantastic? Looks awesome, doesn't it? Really enjoying this plane. It's just modelled and textured beautifully. It's a lovely rendition of a 787. Real pilots have said on their streams and channels that they're really impressed with this plane. So well done Horizon on this 787 model, and it's free. You can get it, download it on flightsim.to. It's absolutely free. And if you're flying for Jet and Airways, then you can get the free paint scheme as well, the free livery for the airline, the Jet and Airways livery. All you need to do is join our Discord, and I'll put the Discord in the address in the description down below when this video goes onto YouTube tonight. I'll put the description, the link to the Discord in the description. and be able to join our friendly little Discord and fly along with Jet and Airways. We're pretty casual, fun flyers, okay? So if you're just a beginner getting started, it's a good place to be. You can learn and ask questions if you're stuck. I'm often stuck, so I'm often asking Alan or someone else for a bit of help and get things all working properly. Right, so we have 2 good engine starts. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to put my taxi lights on, navigation and wing lights on. Don't need our landing lights on just yet. And I'll go through a bit of a flow here, check my controller, check all my moving surfaces here. Everything looks good there. Get my camera in a good position for taxiing out to runway 25 right. Lovely day here. We're going to get some beautiful views as we head down the coast. Now your airspeed down there, the ground speed is 4, as you can see it there on my display. Should be around in between 6 and 10 is a good speed for your ground speed when you're actually turning, when you're turning sharply onto the apron or when you're taxiing. If your ground speed here, it's at 10 now. It's a good speed for turning when you're turning. But when you're taxiing down to the active, you can sort of taxi around 20 is okay. I'm at 15 now. Got some nice liveries in today. I thought that was a Qantas for a start, but no, it's not. It's got the blue on it. Euro Wings, that one. It's always nice to see the different liveries at the airport and see who's actually working today. Quite a few planes here to look at, which is nice. Just better make sure I'm not taxiing too fast here. Slow down a little bit. I love the big MFD displays on the 787. Very much like the 737 MAX. When the new 737 MAX comes out, I think it'll be very, very much like this, like the 787. Have the big MFD displays, not like the NG models from the PMDG 737s, the NG models. They have quite small displays. But once you get used to looking at these big displays, they are really cool, and it's just amazing what you can do with them. You can interchange them, swap them over, bring up the map, bring up the weather, bring up the terrain, all sorts of things on these big displays. So they really are versatile. Okay, ground speed 18, that is about good for me. Have to slow down. We got a bit of cornering to do here as we taxi. If you're watching, make a comment. Let me know how I'm sounding with the volumes and things, so I can adjust it. Only one plane flying tonight, only one pilot. That is fine. I've got to get my own adjustments and sounds and everything spot on. Once the other pilots start flying, the group flights, at least I know my levels are right. I can then adjust and help them get their levels right. But first things first, I need to make sure that everything's working properly for me and my volumes. Right, so we're going very, very slowly down here to the hold short, and I'll go through my flow and just check I've got everything all good. 25 right, here we are. Right here. Put on my brake here. Amazing day, isn't it? Beautiful. Okay, so let's go through a bit of a flow up here. Everything's on, everything's good there. Up here, primaries, electronic, hydraulics, landing lights, we will put those on. Runway turn off, we don't need those on. Up here, everything on normal. Fuel pumps all on. Anti-ice is on auto, beacon on, logo, navigation lights on, wing lights on, everything on auto up here. Left, right packs are on auto, wipers are off, taxi lights can go off, strobe lights can go on. So just coming over here, we can put the auto throttle on. Flight directors are on. Climb out speed set 250 knots. Vertical climb out speed 2,400. We're going to 10,000 feet initially. LNAV is on. Emergency brakes set at rejected takeoff. And we'll turn our display on to map. And I think that is good. Flaps we need to set down to 5. So let's get those set down to 5, and we'll confirm that on our display up here. They are at 5. Okay, so we are cleared to taxi out to the active, so we will head on out. Just do a quick visual check, make sure everything is clear as we come around. Once I get this down to San Diego, we'll get it sorted out, and we'll be doing some more group flights in this plane and also the 737, probably the 800. A few of our pilots have got the 800, so some group flights in the 737-800 will be good. Still my favorite plane. So yeah, feel free to join the Discord and fly along with Jet and Airways. Probably our next flight on this channel will be in the 737-800. Right, so we are good to go. We will take our throttles up to around 40%. And I will hit the toga. Toga is on. Doesn't that look awesome? Isn't that fantastic? Just amazes me every time I see that view. Wait for the call outs. There we go. Nice and gentle climb out. Positive rate. Gear up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, autopilot is on. Flaps up, 1. Flaps up. And it's goodbye to Los Angeles. What a beautiful scene that is, isn't it? Just gorgeous. And we've got a lovely view. We're going to head down the coast and just enjoy the scenery as we go. Right, let's go through our after takeoff checklist. Lights, beacon light can go off, navigation wing lights on, takeoff lights off, taxi lights off, strobe light can go off. Flaps up. Auto throttle on. LNAV is on. Autopilot engaged. Vertical speed set. We're going up to 12,000 feet today. So once we climb through 10,000, I'm going to take my speed up a little bit. And we're at 6,000 right now. And coming down here, yep, at PV we're going to be 10,000. 10E, it says here 15,000. Nice, 12,000. Coming up through 7,000 now, and we'll be turning around to the left at PV. PV, it says 10,000 feet. Don't know if we will be at 10,000. Oh, we should be at 10,000 feet by PV. That will be fine. Right, turning around to the left through our waypoint PV, and we're at 10,000 feet. Now feel free to join our friendly Discord. I'll put it in the description below. And you can join our Discord, meet some really friendly, happy pilots, and fly for Jet and Airways. We're just casual fun flyers. We're not too serious. Just here to have fun and enjoy our hobby and share our hobby with others. We're at 10,000 feet now, so I'm going to take up my speed a little bit more. Going to go up to 280, and I'm going to climb up to 12,000 feet. Yeah, so if you join the Discord, I'll put it in the description. And once you've flown a few flights with us, I can send you the liveries. We have the livery for the beautiful Horizon 787, and also for the PMDG 737 700, 800, and the 900. So it's a lot of fun flying with other guys, chatting and helping each other with a few hints and tips and problems when we're stuck. So if you're just getting started, or if you're experienced, feel free to join Jet and Airways. Let's have a look outside and enjoy some lovely scenery, shall we? Beautiful, look at this. Just beautiful. Right, I'm going to keep an eye on my map. My distance the other night when I flew with the other pilots, I ended up having to do a holding pattern and go round because I came in way too high. So I'm not going to make that mistake today. I'm going to keep it simple and easy and just come in nicely, come in low and slow, and do a beautiful butter ILS landing. Wouldn't that be nice? Be the first time I've had a completely trouble-free flight for a little while. So let's do a nice landing tonight. There's our speed. We're up to 280 knots and we're at 12,000 feet. Heading towards nice. "24 nautical miles to our next waypoint, or 5 miles to nice, and then 24 nautical miles to Panda. Loving this scenery. I've done this flight so many times up between KSAN and Los Angeles. It's just an everyday run-of-the-mill bread and butter flight for Jet and Airways. Done it so many times in the 787. It's a nice little flight for the ATR too, if you like to fly the ATR. We also have the Jet in livery for the ATR, the beautiful ATR. And that livery is really nice. Looking forward to doing some more flights in the ATR actually.
Captain, would you like a fresh cup of coffee?
Oh yes, that'd be nice. Thank you. Thank you.
All good.
Right, fresh cup of coffee. That's just what the doctor ordered. That is. If I'm lucky, I might even get an apple and cinnamon muffin. Wouldn't that be corker? That would be really nice. Okay, I think we're going to start coming down because we don't have that far to go.
Here's your coffee, Captain.
Ah, beautiful.
Is there anything else you would like, Captain?
No, that's fine. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, dear. Now I feel alive. I don't feel alive until I've had my cup of coffee. Sounds like a commercial, doesn't it? Right, so we're coming down nice and slow and gentle like, no particular. We're not in a rush. We're not in a rush. Another big plane going over. I don't know if you can hear that in your on the microphone, but it sounds pretty loud sitting here. That will definitely be a 787, I think, or a larger one of the Airbuses. Okay, as we come down, we can put our landing lights back on. We'll put my taxi lights on now. Strobe lights, in case I forget once I land down there. Has been known to happen, even with real pilots. So you can't blame me for wanting to do that. The auto brake. The auto brake here, I'm going to set at 3. It's not a large runway at San Diego. The 747s, I believe, don't go in and out of San Diego. I haven't really researched the 787s, but you can let me know in the comments. Do these 787s come and go out of San Diego? I think they would, but I believe the 747s don't come and go out of San Diego. They certainly come and go out of Auckland, but most of them are all freight now. They're not passenger 747s. I heard the news today is that Malaysia, over that part of Asia somewhere, the 747 was departing and one of the engines caught fire. So that would have been really harum-scarum. And apparently caught fire, one of the engines, and the pilot immediately, well, he would have engaged the extinguisher, the engine extinguisher. He would have switched that engine off, and he immediately did a go round, and he came round and for a landing, and everyone was fine. So an engine fire in the Boeing 747. They do seem to be having a lot of issues lately, but yeah, they've been having a bad run. But you sort of have to remember there's you have to sort of remember there's about 6,800 airliners flying around. That's just over the United States. Around 6,800 airliners are in the sky at any given time in service around the United States. So given the amount of incidents that you hear about and the things that break down or get broken or go wrong, I guess we need to sort of keep that in context. 100% more safe than driving a car, surely is. But it just sort of makes the news and gets highlighted a lot when something does happen or something does break down or go wrong. So 6,700 airplanes in service. That's just over United States at any given time. And 60% of those are Boeings. 60% are Boeings, and the other 40% make up the other airline brands, like Airbus or de Havilland and those kind of things. Right, so we're coming down. Maybe a little bit early, but you know, I don't want a repeat of what I did the other night. Up too high, and I end up having to do a go around. Uses a lot of fuel, takes up a lot of time, and it is a bit frustrating. I just want to come in and do a nice ILS approach and a nice gentle touch down. So let's plan for that. Coming in towards Sarges now. At Sarges, I want to be at 2,000 feet as I come in towards my my finals. Probably come down a little bit early, to be fair, to be honest, but that's okay. Better too early than too late, that's what I say. I'll start bringing my speed down as well. Such a short hop tonight, we do not need to overcook it. Let's not overcook it. Always a very scenic flight, flying up and down between Los Angeles and San Diego. And I think I got a glimpse of San Diego over there. Just in the distance, you can kind of see the city. A few boats and cargo freighters out on the water there. Lovely. Right, I'm under 200 knots. I'm going to start bringing some flaps down. Check, we have our landing lights on. Coming up to Sarges, and then we'll be on our finals. And I'm going to come in at 250. Just heard another big bird go over, heading for touchdown at Auckland International. They're all coming in around about this time at night, all the long haul planes. It is 8:45 here, 8:45 p.m. here in Auckland, so All the birds coming in from the long haul flights are all starting to arrive and come in now, including us, but we're not on a long haul flight. We've done a very short hop today. Okay, so we've got some diamonds here for the localizer, the glide slope diamond. So we'll turn to the left and then we'll be on finals. Bring my speed down to 150 and my flaps are right down, and we're heading straight in now towards our runway 09. Got our diamond there ready to start coming down. Can lower our gear. There is San Diego Airport straight ahead of us. And we'll be locking on to the ILS very, very soon. There's the runway straight ahead. Big cargo freighter there, look at that. Just it's looking empty, no containers on board there, but must be waiting to come into the harbour to pick up a load. Waiting for it's all clear. Okay, check, gear down, flaps down. And our hold is on. We are locked onto the ILS. Glide slope light is on. So we're coming in for a nice, beautiful landing. Coming down to 150 knots. Right, I will turn on my replay mode so we can have a look at our landing again. Sequence recording. Let's turn that on. Look at the scenery here. Isn't that just beautiful? Just beautiful. We're at 150 knots. We are locked onto the ILS and just enjoying this scenery tonight. Just lovely. Just lovely. Coming over the coast there, over San Diego. Got our flaps down, looking good. Get ready to turn off our autopilot. And once we land, we'll go back and watch the replay and see how we did with our touchdown. Hopefully nice and soft and right down the middle. That's what I'm hoping for. That is what I'm hoping for. Okay, autopilot off. I have the plane. A little bit of a flare. Reverse thrusters. Speed brakes. Try and keep it in the middle of the runway. Got a bit of wind there, I think. A little bit of wind. I struggled a little bit to keep it on the center line. Reverse thrusters off and speed brakes off. And I think whoa, I didn't want to stop. Didn't really want to stop there. but we can turn out here. We're going to turn off to the right, so we'll turn off here, and we'll take a bit of a look at our replay. Hi Malky, Malky's on board, Malky's here. Hi Malky, nice to see you. Just thought I'd do this flight tonight. I had a bit of spare time and I was in the mood. Would have been nice to have you here, but it was a bit of a spontaneity. Melky is one of the pilots for Jet and Airways. He flew with us the other night in the beautiful 787. Okay, so let's have a look at our replay, shall we? I'll put the brake on and we'll go back and we'll have a look at that landing, and we'll do a bit of an analysis of our landing. Here we go. Camera track recording. I'll turn that on, and we can watch our replay. Hi Malky, you're here at the most exciting time, mate. My landing. Usually there's a hell of a lot of carnage to see, but I think I think tonight I did okay. I think I did okay today. How's the volume sounding? Let me know, Malky, if you can put it in the comment there. Hopefully the volume is okay, not too quiet. I've been doing a bit of work over the last couple of days trying to sort out volumes and levels and things like that, and I think I figured it out, not just my volume but the other pilots who are flying with me. I think I can adjust all their volumes too through the Discord, so we're learning as we go. Bobo House says hi. Hi Bobo House, nice to have you on board, mate. Thanks for joining. Thanks for calling in and saying hi. I'm going to put the Discord in the description down below if you'd like to chat to us or fly with us, and that would be nice. It'd be nice to have you on board. But look at the scenery, guys. This is insane, isn't it? Look at the views. It is insane. Just gorgeous. The CBD over there in the background. Over to the right on my wings, that is our head office. That black building there, that is Jet and Airways head office. So that's where we're going to be taxiing back towards. But let's just check out our touchdown here, see if we did a nice butter landing or not. A little bit of flare there, just a little bit, and down we go. Well, it was a little bit of a bump, but not bad. But as you can see, I struggled to keep it in the middle of the runway. Maybe there's an outdoor breeze there, but I did struggle a little bit to keep it in the middle. But overall, I think I'm happy with that approach and touchdown. But doesn't this plane look lovely? Just stunning. Just stunning. The McCulloch family, I subbed. Okay, hi McCulloch family, welcome aboard. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Lovely to have you here. Feel free to join the Discord if you would like to chat, and hit the bell icon and you'll see when we're doing some more videos. If you'd like to fly with us, if you have Flight Simulator, you're welcome to join in through the Discord. We're just casual fun flyers, nothing too serious here. We're not here for memberships or not here to make money out of anybody. We're just here to share our hobby. So it's just casual fun for us. Okay, so that is okay. I'm happy with that landing for tonight. Let's turn off the replay mode. Have I got to wait for it to stop? Has it stopped? I think it stopped. It must have stopped. Am I back in the real world? Yes, I'm back in the real world. Okay, so I'll take off my brake and we will taxi to the gate. The Jet and Airways departure gate is just up here. Not too far. We have changed our gate, our departure and arrival gate recently. Thank you, Malcolm. The sound is good. Okay, thanks Malky. yeah, I'll see you on the next flight, probably tomorrow or the next night, usually around 8 o'clock. If I'm in the mood to fly and I do have time, it's usually 8 p.m. I'll either be doing a video or I'll be doing a live stream or a group flight. So, but I will tell people on the Discord in the afternoon or the morning, I will tell everyone that I'm doing a flight at 8 p.m. And if you're available, just call in and have a fly. It is fun. Always good to see you guys. Well, she's a big bird, isn't she, on this little taxiway here? She is one big bird. Looks lovely in the Jet and Airways livery. I just love it to bits.
It's going to take the captain just a few moments to taxi to the gate, so we ask that you remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned off and the aircraft has come to a complete stop at the gate. That will be your only indication that it's safe to get up and move about the cabin. We also ask that you keep the aisles clear of any carry-on baggage. This is the termination of our flight this morning, so we ask that you check seat back pockets, closets, and overhead bins for any articles you may have brought with you. Extra care should be taken when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted during our flight. On behalf of your entire flight crew, it's been our pleasure serving you this morning. Have a pleasant stay.
Have a pleasant stay and welcome to San Diego, everyone. Let's take up some flaps. Watch these animations as the flaps go up. It is just really nice. I love this Horizons 787-900, and we have it in the Rolls-Royce engines for Jet and Airways. We had a choice, the Pratt and Whitney. Was it? Can't remember the other one. It was Rolls-Royce or the other one. I chose Rolls-Royce. Just sounds nice, doesn't it? The Rolls-Royce. A lovely, nice, slow and easy taxi here at San Diego. Now I'm not going all the way around to head office. I'm going to our new departure and arrivals gate for Jet-In. If there are any Jet-In airline pilots watching this, please take note. This is where all our flights arrive and depart from now, and it is this gate here. I've put it on the Discord, and the reason we changed gates is because it's just closer, easier to taxi to the active, easier to taxi in and out, not so far to go. We're not using so much fuel and time. So these gates either side of me, the two gates on the right hand side, the two gates on the left hand side of me, this is where we depart and arrive for Jet and Airways. Those could very well be Jet and planes beside me that haven't been painted yet, although I think they are Airbuses. We do not currently have any Airbuses painted, but we're not the only airline contracted to use these gates, so this is where we go. If they're not free, then we can just head on round to that next peninsula of gates over there, round to the left, and if you can see above those gates, there's a black building right over towards the horizon, that black glass building sticking out above that peninsula of gates. That is head office for Jet and Airways. And I might even take you around and show you. But that's it. We are here at San Diego, and it was a nice flight. Really enjoyed that. A very, very short hop for the 787, but just a very scenic one as well. Just beautiful. I really love that scenery. I love the view as we come into land. I'm going to watch that probably several times. The scenery as you come into land over San Diego with the harbour and the airport and the CBD in the background there. It's just like a chocolate box lid, isn't it? It's like the lid of a chocolate box. It's just gorgeous. And so let's go in here and we'll finish off the flight by just turning everything off. Like my father said, when you finish using everything, put it back the way you found it. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to put everything back the way I found it when it was cold and dark. And when the next pilot comes in, or it'll probably be me on the next shift, we do not have a fast turnaround today, so we can turn everything off. We're going to disembark, and then the plane will be taken over to the other side of the airport, to our service area, where it will be rigged out and fitted out with all the jet in extras and condiments, ready to go into service for Jet and Airways. So that's it, guys. That's the end of the flight today. I will take you around and show you where the head office is for Jet and Airways. So see this building here? That is the new departure and arrival gate for all the jet and arrival, all the jet and flights in and out of San Diego. But if we come around here, this is where we used to depart from. And this is still our headquarters, or HQ if you like, for Jet and Airways, which is around here. Might still see some jet and planes, but no. This building here is Jet and Airways head office. And I'll just take you up quickly in the lift. There's a lift over here in this corner. Comes up over by the bakery. Here we go. Here's the bakery in the corner there. And this is head office for Jet and Airways. I love sitting here. Sometimes I sit here and have my lunch or have my coffee and just look at the jet and planes parked out at the gate. It is a really nice place to sit. A little bit quiet today, not many people around, a few little shops. It is a little bit quiet, but it is a nice place to hang out with a cup of coffee. Nice peaceful little corner of the airport. Lovely. Right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that flight. I had a great time. I enjoyed it. And feel free to give us a like. Feel free to join our friendly little Discord. And I'll put the Discord in the description down below. Make a cheeky little comment. Thanks for watching. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for saying hi, all you guys in the comments. Really nice to see you. And I'll see you on the next video, or I'll see you on Discord. And we'll do another flight together. So that will be fun. Take care, everyone. Enjoy your flight simulator. I'll see you on the next session. Cheers. Over and out, guys.